This is how to start an agency that helps local service businesses with marketing, AI lead gen, and just all around when it comes to helping them grow and scale their businesses with automations as well. And if you guys have been following my channel, I'm going to be pretty much sharing, I share a lot of case studies on cleaning businesses, but I'm going to be sharing with you guys 4 different pillars. So this is a full-on masterclass. And I've done several different case studies. These are just a handful of case studies of us running lead generation services with Google and how we're able to create booking bots and even help clients in their first month that spend, for example, this one, $80, $82.04, and they got almost $1,500 in closes from just that first week of running a brand new business, 0 reviews, brand new startup when it comes to just getting going, and within that month just be able to generate leads leveraging Google. So this is what this whole teaching is going to be about, is how to get started and how this offer started for me. In 2023, I started working with a cleaning business, and from there, we've scaled our portfolio to helping over 30 cleaning businesses today. So I'll be sharing all this, and then I'm going to do a live walkthrough here at the end. So if you want to stick until the end on like how I'd find businesses and how I actually audit them. So the first thing I want to share with you guys real quick is my story. Okay, how it all started. So back in 2013 to 2017, I went to a lot of different seminars, live events. I was in the personal development space. This is Les Brown. I worked for Ty Lopez back in 2016. This is Peter Boog. He's one of those millennial entrepreneurs that really helped me in my earlier stages of my journey. And then this is me at Date with Destiny with Tony Robbins. So I've been in the self-help, self-development space since 2013. My first major seminar with Les Brown was in 2013. And it's just been a fun journey since then. And then in 2017, my family, we opened up a Christian store here in Las Vegas. We're still here today as I'm shooting this video, and I believe it's going to be there for quite some time. And then in 2018, I decided to launch my social media marketing agency. I don't know if you know any of these people: Lost Breed, this is Danny Brazel, Jerome Maldonado, Thor, Patrick Tucker, and then just a handful of people of just what we've been able to help and partner with other people to help scale brands. So this is 2018, launched my agency, and the agency space then versus now, so different. And you'll kind of see I started clothing brands. This is me. And then we also started a car company back in 2021, a rental car. So this was all on Turo. Actually, on my business channel, I have over 100 videos on Turo. So you can look up RC Simon Turo and you'll see a ton of videos. So I've just been documenting my process publicly through this. So something I want to share is about this model. Like back in 2018, it was about the old ways, which was like one method, Facebook ads, right? You wanted a large team. You want to be like the Gary Vaynerchuk with a big team, 40 to 50 hour weeks, high churn rate, hustle hard to get clients, ads, cold emails to get clients, stressful, complex, and like all day work. And this is what that was before all the automations, the softwares, AI started to really get going. So what that model was one input to your offer to one client. One input to one offer to another client, your third input to your offer to another client. So it was just like every client had a specific way of how to help them when it came to like building it from scratch. So this was the old model. Okay. Now clients, they care more about the results, not the method to get there. So we had to shift. And that's where I believe this new era model, where it's a high ticket offer, minimum $1,000 for your service, okay, or whatever you help, to a recurring income, building a SaaS and even software with a service. So monthly recurring income with simple fulfillment. And I believe this is the new era model. And if you're able to crack the code, you can really make it, right, with this leveraged service. So the new era business model is one input to your offer right here, and then it goes to client 1, client 2, client 3. And this is how it's worked. We have one offer for all the cleaning businesses, and we just pump that into every single client, and one input that allows us to pump that into every client. So this is the new era business model. Instead of one-to-one, it's one-to-many. Build once, sell 1,000 times is what we hear in the agency space. So we don't sell marketing services. We actually sell marketing assets. Okay, so we're building a productized offer, an asset. So the old way I showed you guys, and then the new way is one simple method, skill stacked, lean team, less than 3, 12 to 17 plus hours a week, high retention, high lifetime value, strategic organic content, which you're seeing here on my YouTube channel, inbound leads to get clients, simple fun processes and systems, and then 4 to 5 hour work days, right? So that is the new productized agency that I'm talking about today. And this is where we've developed it. And it got me more excited about the agency, right? How to actually create profits, which is a good offer. Built bolt-in systems, right? Seamless systems, and then operating off excellency with all the work that we do. So this is the new era model. And this is kind of like my journey of going from like the old model in 2018 when I launched my agency all the way till today. And I'm able to even double our clientele and still operate and work the same amount of hours because it's all about, again, systems, working with excellency, and then having a solid offer. So let's talk about how to find your agency plus your competitive niche. So if I were to just get started, I'd ask a couple questions here, and this is like the base of what I'd ask people is who do you already have connections with and what industries, okay? Do you know anyone that works in roofing, med spa, dentist? What businesses do you see every day around you? What local businesses do you use personally? What businesses have expensive problems that you can solve? Who's already spending money on Google Ads? Who has bad websites but good Google reviews? What businesses don't have websites? What businesses have bad reviews? And then what businesses are missing basic automations and forms? So the first part is like really finding your niche. And I hear so many different people talking about the different niches out there. If I were you, I would just start looking at a couple of these industries and not just going niche specific, but just testing, like get one roofing client, get one med spa client, get one dentist client. And then after that, you'll see which ones you enjoy working with or see where you can start pushing results. Like I like cleaning businesses because there's a few factors, but I like the recurring income that they get. And if they're making recurring income, they're going to continue to pay us recurring income and we can build their recurring income. That's just me when it comes to cleaning businesses. Now, I wouldn't have known that if I just said, okay, well, I'm just going to go with roofers and then I'm going to be testing for 18 months. And I see a lot of people tell us this, like, oh, go 18 months with that. But I think it's finally figuring that out, one, and then going all out with that offer, that industry. But at the beginning, get 3 to 5 clients in different industries just to know where you're at. And like, okay, I think I like the med spa client. I think I like the dentist client. Let me try getting more of these clients. Let me create case studies around this. So these are, again, finding your niche and your competitive agency because there's a lot of competition out there. I think this is a great way to just start looking. And I actually have a video that teaches how to get your first client, and I'll make sure I link that. But I have a full-on teaching on that with how to get your first client, and I believe this is the start of it. Okay, is asking these questions and then leveraging that training that I have on how to getting your first client in your network, and then it just starts to compound and grow from there. So, for example, we have, and I'm going to actually do a live walkthrough of all this, but here's a quick goal of how I do it. And again, the live walkthrough is going to be at the end of this video where plumbers near me in San Diego, this is Google. You'll see the top sponsor posts, which are like paid ads, search. That's what we do. We do paid ads for clients. And then you'll see right after that, you'll see all the different businesses that come on the maps. And again, I'll do a live walkthrough on this. And then you'll get to the point where you click more businesses and you'll see right here, for example, your plumber, they don't have a website. So these are things that we eventually want to be able to see. Again, I'm just kind of zooming out, but we want to be able to see this and know that, okay, that maybe this person, I can help them build a website for them, right? So these are just ways on finding what businesses are crushing it, doing well, why they're being on top on the maps right here. And then you could start studying them and then going down and finding more businesses that need a website that don't have a website. You see these have websites. Cool. This is a quick ChatGPT prompt. Give me a list of local service business owners that have a high service offer price that do large volume of customers. And it did it from $1,000. And here's the list. Roofing companies, HVAC, solar panel, pool builders, pool service companies, custom home builders, auto body, luxury, real estate investors, property management companies, luxury home staging, cosmetic surgeons, private clinics. So the list goes on and on and on and on, right? Now, these are just great places to start looking. And now you can start looking at auto body companies near me, pool builders and service companies near me, HVAC installation repairs near me, right? Roofing companies near me. And you'll start to see and really understand that, okay, there's a lot to choose from. So this is us figuring out the niche, the competitive agency that you're looking to build long term. And I'll give you guys like my story and journey on how I built this out. But now it is finding a niche that you do want to reach out to after you've gone through my how to get your first client and gone through your warm your warm list of people. And warm is like people that know you, know of you, your acquaintances. And Facebook is a great way to do that through Facebook friends. Okay. Now, number 3 is creating relevant blue ocean offers. So how do we become different in the space? And this is where the marketplace has shifted for me in the last handful of years launching this. So why software with a service, which is SWS, in this new era model? Okay. Number 1, it's understanding that local business pain points and solving expensive problems that most contractors face. For example, they need more leads, phone calls that go unanswered, right? Missed call text back is something we give them. No follow-up game. Lack Google reviews and system behind it. Websites are horrible. Businesses don't want a website. They want more customers. And then they lack organized nurture and back-end automations. So this is, again, understanding pain points and solving expensive problems for businesses. That's why they're going to pay you. So number 2 is created ways to automatically respond to their leads. This is what we do. We create ways, and we use go high level. We use an automation, a CRM software in the back end. 3 is to build systems that book qualified leads in their calendar. And then 4 is create a new system, which is the software with a service, by combining both lead generation and a monthly SaaS plan. And that's what we do. Here's the software, pay that, but also it's combined with our service to help you make the software worth your investment. And that's why I like this, right? So let's help, and I'm just going to make this simple. Let's help get businesses reviews to be a reputable company. Let's help maximize their leads that come in by sending automatic text and email to everyone. And let's help attract new leads to their business and help grow their company. Okay? Very simple. This is why I like this software with a service play. So we're leveraging software, but we're using the software to get them a result. That's all that they care about, a result. So I have an ecosystem stack. I teach that on this on this channel. I have an ecosystem stack that teaches about this AI ecosystem that you need to build so that they invest into these softwares. But really, yeah, they're paying the softwares, but they're also paying you to get results leveraging those softwares, using those softwares for their business. And that's why they're going to pay you. Okay. So it's creating a relevant blue ocean offer during this time. All right. Now, number 4, which is the last piece before I go into my live example, is building the actual offer. And there's a saying that complexity is the enemy of execution. Complexity is your enemy. Anyone can make something complicated. It's hard to keep things simple. That's Richard Branson. And I like this saying, simplicity scales. Simplicity scales. So don't build complex systems and try to make every little detail perfect. Learn and build as you go. I know it can seem overwhelming, but anything brand new will always feel overwhelming when you start to try to do everything at once. Okay, that was the same with me. So what we have to do is we need to build a minimal viable product where it starts with simple services like missed call text back, auto lead response to new leads, lead nurture and organization, live chat, database reactivation, Google review systems. Okay, this is what we can start to build and keep it simple with one snapshot that we can help businesses and just get that going. And how does it even work with like my story, right? How I did it. So real quick, for $99 to $299 a month, you can sell these services to get quick feedback. So you start simple, then go niche focus with specialized builds for specific industries. Okay. You can also offer website templates for free just to get your foot in the door. But think about selling, again, monthly services after. And this is how you start off. It's like, let me get you a website up. Just like I showed you that plumber client that didn't have a website. Let me just get you a website. Just pay for the hosting, right? So the goal is to start with simple offers to start making money before investing large amount of time up front. You need to get confidence in helping a client with quick wins. So for example, my agency, we started with a $99 a month offer helping with CRM hosting. That was it. Then we helped with lead nurture, and then I eventually added everything else. That's what I did. I started off with helping cleaning businesses with CRMs, $99 a month, just pay for it. It's $99 a month. It's $100 a month. I'll help build it out for you, connect everything so I can learn, get confidence, build some quick wins that, wow, this actually works. Got one result. They referred me to another client. I got a result for them, and then it just kept compounding over time. And I started off with that. And then I started later on, a few months later, adding Google ads because I realized they're like, hey, can you help us get leads? So I did Google ads. And now I'm building a full stack marketing offer for anywhere for $1,000 to $2,000 a month for a ticket to work with us. And this is where we've just added like the local SEO maps, and I'm going to show you guys that. Google ads, Facebook ads, automations, and just AI systems. But it started off with one simple CRM that did all these simple offers right here. Missed call text back, auto lead response, lead nurture organization, Google review systems, live chats. And it just started off with that, and then eventually became from a $99 a month offer to a $1,000 to $2,000 a month offer per client that we're helping, because we've developed this system. And this took some time, but this is the start of this like new era, and being able to, again, leverage this model to be able to help customers. But start off with a few simple things, and then you can build into complexity long term. So I'm going to show you guys how I look for clients, audit clients, and even send Loom videos. So if I know a client, for example, this is house cleaning businesses near me in Atlanta. If I know a client is out here in Atlanta that I'm pitching towards, I'm going to show them by sending this to them and how I'd be able to help them. So what I would do is, one, I'd show them results. I'd be like, hey, these are results I've gotten for clients. I have a whole results for cleaning businesses. If you don't have results, then demonstrate like I'm doing right now. So Google Guarantee is always going to be at the top when they're looking for these services. And you'll see these like Atlanta Maids, Brazilian Blessed Cleaning. So you'll see this. And this is how Google works, okay? And it goes here. And then what ends up happening is you'll see some sponsored paid posts for search. And I'll show you guys another example. And then you'll see the businesses, right, on maps. And then you'll start to see all the organic right here. You'll see all the organic people down here below, right? Organic SEO. But think about it. It's the paid people that get to the top, people that have Google guaranteed, and then people that are on the map. So maps is a great local SEO service because this shows the real estate. Now, what I want to show you guys is only it shows the top 3, okay? Now, showing the top 3, and then I can hit here for more businesses, and then I can start looking. I'll be like, and then, hey, I don't even see your business. Right? I'll be right here. I'll be like, I don't even see your business here. Or I'll be like, oh, I don't even see them on page 1. Now, there's a few things I would look at. One, this is how I would do an audit if I were to pitch a business, knowing that this is what they have. I'd go in, and let's try this, Modern Maids of Atlanta. I'd hit website. So let me just go ahead and open up their website. And this is a pretty simple website, liking it, right? I mean, they're up there, so they must be knowing how to do their SEO, their map SEO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 6th in line. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit, this is called builtwith.com. And with builtwith.com, you're able to really start looking at their software and their tech stack. So I see they use ConvertFlow. They use this thing called Launch 27. This is a scheduler, Slack, WordPress stuff. I don't see that they might not have Go High Level. Their content system is WordPress. So their website is hosted on WordPress. So this is a WordPress website. I use BuiltWith because before I even go on, I'm just going to tell them like, hey, I know this is off a WordPress site. I did my research. So it's like genuinely being interested in their businesses, because I am. I'm genuinely interested in see how I can help them, what they're doing. Look, these are locations they serve. So I'm going to keep going. I'll show you guys a couple more. I'd go here, Moxie Maids. See how this is. Okay, nice. Get there. I'm going to add this again. And I'm just going to look at what they have to offer. This one, it looks like name server, SiteGround, web servers. So they don't have much. And they might not be running like good backend systems. Like if I don't see anything that has high level on it, these are people that you eventually want to be able to help. Okay, I'm going to skip that one. So I'm just doing a live source for you guys. And let's actually look at the top 3. So this one's called Amazon Cleaning. Okay, AmazonCleaning.net. Okay, let's see what they have. They have a Facebook pixel. I saw that. Going down more. Their content system's WordPress. They host their website. Yeah. Okay. And again, I'm not seeing, let's see the top search, which is Atlanta Greens. I'm not seeing that they're using high level. And usually if high level's on there, it'll be able to capture them. But this is, again, opportunity for people in the cleaning industry to adapt to the new systems that are out there. Okay, this one's probably a WordPress one too. I saw a little WordPress right here. So you could obviously see there's a handful of these clients that are not using it. And I would start to audit them from there. Okay, I'll do one more. And then I'm going to give you guys another example of a different type of industry. So here's one. I go in. Okay, this is a great one. So they use Clean Corp. They use High Level, right? It's right here, Lead Connector High Level. And I'm assuming this is their high level form. But we could see their content system. So email hosting provider, content delivery system. So yeah, it's probably built on WordPress. Maybe we can even look down here. And this is just through built with. I know there's several ways where you can just go in, you can inspect, right? But if you don't know how to inspect, then here it is. This is built with. But I'm looking and I'm seeing that, again, this is a nice, simple website. I love what they're doing here. But then this might be a high level form that they put in. So these people are using it, which is cool. So I'm glad I did that. And I go in, I'm like, hey, I see that you are using High Level. How's that going? Did you get to build that? Do you have somebody running that, a marketer? And some people are like, no, I'm not running it, or someone did run it. I'm just not working with them anymore. And it's like, oh yeah, maybe we can hop on a chat. I can help you out, get some automations going. So this is great ways to just start. And this is how I would start looking at certain businesses once they send me their site. But Google is a great way to find them. And I'm like, hey, I see that you're not ranking at the top. Would you like some help with that? Can we help you? I can help you. I want to make sure you rank at the top 3, just like Atlanta Greens, Maids, Amazon Cleaning, Hux. I don't even see you here. And that's how I would do that audit if I were to send that to someone that is interested in our services. Okay. Now, that was great. I'm glad we found one. Now, here's plumbers. I'm going to show you guys a quick breakdown with plumbers. So I'm in Las Vegas, and I hit plumbers in Las Vegas near me. Again, going back into this, the Google guarantee is the first thing that shows up. This is all great real estate right here. There's a lot of ways to get clicked right here. And this is what people are fighting for. This is a sponsored post. So we run Google Ads. This is where Google Ads gets placed. The second part of where Google Ads gets placed, this is why I run a Google Ads agency, is because it's right here. So whenever you type in plumbers in Las Vegas near me, they're leveraging keywords in their keyword search to pop up and running ads. So the moment I click this, the business is going to get charged money for the click, right? So this and this, best plumber in Las Vegas, fast plumbing repair, same day service. So these are best, again, plumbers in Las Vegas under this keyword is how it was found. And then the second thing that is going to come is right here. You're going to see these 3 that are around this this area in North Las Vegas, right? Or closer in North Las Vegas. But here they are. And then there's a sponsored post here. I'm going to click. And again, this is where we kind of go in. You'll see more sponsored posts from these placements. But if we actually keep going, you'll start to see all the different plumbing companies. Now, if you guys notice, the top 3 plumbing companies, like the top plumbing company that's showing up is not the one with the most reviews. Reviews plays a role. This one has been 25 years plus in business, 1.6K reviews. They're still in the top 3, but again, reviews plays a role, how long you've been in business. There's a handful of things when it comes to SEO, blog pages, your website, citations. So there's a lot of back-end stuff. And this is stuff that I teach and we're building, teaching our community with these offers. And then you keep going down. Much Better Plumbing, they have a website. You see that, just that, but no directions on there. Silver Extreme Plumbing, they have nothing. Okay, and then you just keep going. So these people, I can pitch them on like, hey, let me get you a free website and just pay for the software, pay for the hosting, and that's it. So let's go through a few. So this is LV Restoration and Plumbing. Cool. Simple website, can probably do a little bit better, but it's not bad, right? Design-wise, they can do better. Then we just go down, and then I just start looking again, just as I've been looking, and I could tell their website hosting provider is GoDaddy. So they might have their website. This might be a GoDaddy website, and they probably bought their hosting on GoDaddy. But I don't see anything else like high level or anything. So this might be a more old school way of how they're booking clients. Let me see. Request a quote. Yeah. Simple. This is probably a third party right here. Whatever they're doing right here. It could even be if they're doing it from GoDaddy, they might be they could do it from a few couple places. But I even see some jQuery, so some custom coding probably even got done there, right? Kingdom Plumbing. Let's look at this one. Okay, Kingdom Plumbing. This is a nice website. I like what they're doing. But look at what they did. BestVegasPlumbers.com. That's a really good keyword. So they have to have a marketer or someone running some really good marketing for them to be able to have that. WordPress. Yeah, let's see a lot of WordPress stuff here. Okay, so their website's built on WordPress. See that. So I know that their website's built on WordPress. And I see a handful of things that they're doing here. They've been in business for 7+ years, almost 450 reviews. That's great. Amazing there. Let's do a couple more. I'm doing this just to show you guys what Built With is, and so that you can have confidence going into these calls that you've done your research without asking them the questions. Okay, so this person, and I'm glad we found on, this is Redline Plumbing LV. So it looks like they use high level. Okay, analytics and tracking is always the first, so it's always easy to find at high level because it can read it. Built With can read that. Website providers, name server, so they have it pointed from GoDaddy. They might be on hosting their website right here on AWS, on Amazon's, and then they have high level, which could be this. Where's their form page? And it could be their backend, tracking backend. I am not a fan of how this is just a lot going on here. Like just call now. But I wonder what happens. Yeah, it'll just call exactly. But there's no book, a Redline booking right here. If you want to book with them, and this might also be a high level booking page that you could see, right? So this, and then this might be the form that they fill out for high level. So that's a good one. So I'd go in, I'd talk to this person. I'd like, hey, I saw you run with Go High Level. That's great. Did you build it or did someone build it? And it's like, oh yeah, someone else built it. How's that going? Are you liking the system? I love the system. I'm a fan of that system. I use it for a lot of people that I've worked with and love building it out for them. And some people are like, yeah, we already have somebody that's working on it for us and we're happy. Great. Then we just move forward. But they're like, yeah, we work with someone, but they weren't as great. They didn't know what they were doing. We just use it for the simplicity and we don't know what's the next steps. So it's like, oh, great. Like, what would you want to do? What are the, if there was like a next step to be able to help you, like make sure that you're maximizing the investment on the software. Is there anything that you need help with? And it's like, yeah, I would need that. Okay, great. Let's get on a call. Let's book that. Right. So this is, again, if we're doing outreach, and some people are like, RC, what does that look like? Do you want to call the business and start pitching a marketing service? Maybe. Have a better way to do it. Find who the owner is. Let's see if they're on Facebook or on social, and have a really optimized social media profile to where you do outreach, and you have them on your sheet where you just do follow-ups and just become friends with them, right? Build. And I think that's just the best way with social media. I'm not a cold email, cold calling type of person, or cold emailing. But if you want to do that, then that's really up to you. I'd rather do the approach where I do a cold DM, send a message, and then they look at my profile, they see my stuff, they see I'm a legit person, they look at they discern us, right? That's what they do. And then from there, they're like, yeah, I'm interested. What do you got? And boom, let's just book a call from the DMs, the convo. And again, I have that teaching on how to get your first client. Book a call, get a convo in, and then you could do this like, hey, I saw your website, saw you have high level, just like we shared, how you like that, and just answering these questions. And yeah, that should be great. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this and this is making some sense. If you guys, again, want some resources, I'll put some resources below. We've helped a handful of cleaning businesses in this space. I showed you guys. I do a lot of different case studies and testimonies on this channel. If you guys enjoy this, I appreciate you. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.